Ever wondered if one of those high-powered, high-earning careers was just totally out of reach for you? Maybe because you didn't follow the right path? Well, today, we're going to lay out a practical roadmap that shows you exactly how to build a career as a chartered accountant. And yeah, potentially earn over £1 million a year, even if you're starting from absolute scratch. Okay, let's dive in. First things first, we need to shatter a huge myth. There's this idea floating around that chartered accountant is some fancy title reserved for people who went to elite universities or, grew up in business-minded families. That belief is just completely wrong. This is not some exclusive club with a secret handshake. It's a profession with a surprisingly open door. And the rewards for walking through that door? Well, they can be enormous. And I'm not just talking about a comfortable salary here. With the right strategy and the right career choices, the earning potential can literally push past £1 million a year. And that's not some fantasy number, it's the reality for people at the very top of this profession. So let's look at the map to get there. So, what is this map I'm talking about? Well, for our journey, the clearest and most accessible path is what's called the ACCA qualification. Think of this as your guide, your GPS. It's a structured system designed to take you from total beginner to expert, no matter where you're starting from. And don't mistake ACCA for some small local certificate. No, this is a globally recognized professional body. That means your skills are valued in over 180 countries. But you know what the most important part is? It's flexibility. That's the real game changer. That's what opens the door for everyone, regardless of their background. And I know what you might be thinking right now. You're probably saying, this all sounds great, but I left school early, or I don't have A-levels or a university degree. This is the exact question the ACCA route was designed to answer. What if you're starting with a completely blank slate? The answer is the Foundations in Accountancy, or FIA for short. It's a dedicated entry route made for absolute beginners. You start here, you learn the fundamentals, all the essential bookkeeping and business stuff, and you build your confidence by passing those first exams. And once you complete it, you transfer seamlessly into the main ACCA qualification. It's the perfect, manageable first step on your journey. Okay, so you've taken that first step with the FIA. Awesome. Now let's map out the main part of the trek, the journey to becoming a fully qualified ACCA member. The whole thing is a structured process that usually takes about 3 to 6 years. You'll move through different levels of exams while, and this is so crucial, gaining 3 years of practical, on-the-job experience. It's not just about theory. You're actually applying your skills and earning money in the real world as you learn. So you've done it. You've passed the exams, you've got the experience, and you are now a chartered certified accountant. Congratulations, seriously. But at this point, a huge decision is waiting for you. The road splits into 2 very different career paths. You can choose the employed path, climbing the corporate ladder for that security, the benefits, and a really clear progression. Or you can choose the self-employed path, embracing a bit more risk for the insane rewards of independence and truly unlimited earning potential. One offers stability, the other offers the chance to build an asset you can one day sell. Look, there's no right answer here, only the one that's right for you. All right, now let's get to the strategy. Regardless of which path you choose, how do you actually scale your earnings and get closer to that 7-figure goal we talked about at the very beginning? Just look at the power of this qualification. Your salary can essentially double the moment you qualify. Double. From there, as you climb into senior and leadership roles like finance director or CFO, you move solidly into that 6-figure territory, and that's before bonuses and stock options push your total compensation even higher. But here's the thing, a lot of accountants have fantastic careers and kind of plateau around that 100K to 120K mark. So the crucial point is this, breaking past that and into the truly exceptional earnings, into the 7 figures. Well, that isn't just about more experience. It requires a deliberate, strategic leap. And here are the 4 main paths for that leap. You could become the CFO of a major FT100 company. You could endure the long climb to become a partner at one of the big 4 firms like PwC or Deloitte. You could become a super specialized consultant in a lucrative niche. Or you could take that entrepreneurial route and scale your own accounting practice. That entrepreneurial path has incredible scaling potential. You can start small, build a solid income. But as you hire staff and grow your client base, your firm's revenue can soar right past that $1 million mark. And at that point, you're not just an accountant anymore. You are a business owner.
So let's bring this all together. After seeing this entire journey from the very first step to the absolute peak of the profession, there's one message that should be absolutely crystal clear. It is not about where you come from, it's about having the discipline to pass the exams, gaining real-world experience, and making smart, strategic choices about your career. Every single accountant earning £1 million a year, whether they're a CFO or a firm owner, started with the exact same first step, the decision to just begin. We've laid out the map for you. The path from zero qualifications to the very top of the accounting world is clear, it's structured, and it is way more accessible than you might have ever thought. So the only real question left is, what's your first step going to be?